Hello, hello. Happy Homebrew Wednesday. It's been a week already. Where does the time go? So let's get this started off right. Got my Brew Tubers bottle opener. I have my oatmeal stout, my very first all grain here, which is not chilled. I just pulled it out of the box because I didn't think to put any beers in the fridge. But it's probably around 65 degrees in here, so that's good enough for me. Go ahead and give it a gentle pour here. So even with a gentle pour, we're hitting a 2-finger head here. But yeah, it is a delicious one. Getting some nice sweet caramely, little bit of bitterness from the hops. Something else I can't quite catch. But cheers. Nice and smooth and creamy, and hints of dark chocolates and coffee. Yeah, it's definitely the best beer that I've brewed so far, all things considered. So, speaking of brewing, this past weekend I was brewing up my pale ale that I was going to do for my local brewery challenge, and that was pretty much a disaster. I was planning on videoing it, but several minutes into the video, the battery died, so I quickly put the battery on the charger, and after that, overshot the strike water by 20 degrees. So while I was trying to cool that down by putting in some cold water and checking with my thermometer, my glass thermometer broke in the kettle, so I had to ditch all the water and clean it out. And after that, it was just little things, not hitting my temperatures, not hitting my timings correctly. But yeah, I ended up with 4.5 gallons after the boil, and it was supposed to be a 5.5 gallon, so I added about a gallon of water, and yeah. So we'll see how it turns out. It's fermenting away nicely. It's in a pail, so there's no real bubble action. But I cracked it open, and it's got a nice thick krausen head on it. The other issue with this beer now is I can't find any more prickly pears. Apparently, when I bought them several weeks ago, that was the last of them for the season. So I'm actually about 5-6 pounds short for a full batch. So I'll be probably doing a 2.5 or a 3 gallon batch for the competition. So yeah, this is a pretty disastrous beer, but I'm sure it'll still taste better than a lot of that commercial stuff out there. So hooray for homebrew. I got this past weekend I also did a step feeding of my blood orange mead, and did the video about that, and that's should be under the mead playlist. So if you want to go check that out, go under my videos to the mead making playlist, and it'll be there. Gotta wet my lips here. Cheers. And so, with all that, I'm going to be brewing again this weekend. Hopefully I can get everything that I need for it, because it will be for the SJ Pour Challenge, which I am very much looking forward to. Still waiting on all the details and everything, but I'm anxious to jump into it, and this will be the only weekend I have for like the next month and a half to be able to brew, because the rest of the time is packed solid. Mom coming down for a visit, and this is and that's going on. So I'll be brewing that up, and basically all you guys will know at this point is I'm brewing it, and once it's shipped off, then I may talk a bit more about it, but it's a secret at this point. So looking forward to that. Hopefully I get all my ingredients in that I need for it. It's going to be interesting. It's not my best beer because, well, I don't really have a best beer except for like maybe the oatmeal stout, and that's somebody else's recipe. So yeah, excuse me. So we'll go with that for now. So yeah, that's. I'm just having a quick look here to see if there's anything new in here. Nope, nothing new and exciting going on in here. I'll be bottling the Riesling this weekend. I will be maybe bottling some mead this weekend as well. If it clears up in time, I may hit it with some Benonite or Sparkleoid. Yeah, Sparkleoid. I'll hit it with Sparkleoid. That'll clear it up fast. But yeah, also need to check in on my ginger beer, and that was supposed to be bottled last week, but it was nowhere near fermenting or clearing or anything, so I need to actually check its hydrometer readings. I did that this weekend, and it was fermented it down to a 1010, which was kind of surprising due to the fact that it mashed out super high temperatures, but I did add a whole lot of honey to it, so that would help dry it out a little bit. So I'm just kind of babbling here about random things. So I think I will cut it there, and we'll see you hopefully next Homebrew Wednesday, if not sooner. So huge thanks to all my subs. I'm up to 94 today. I may do something special if I hit that 100 mark, so keep tuned for that. Also, huge shout out to SJ Poor for his challenge, getting it up and going yet again this year, and everybody that's helping him. Kevin Clements from Clements Homebrewing, Paul Wicksteed, time for another one, Harry from Harry Brew 69, Tony Yates, Tiny down in Australia, Off Tap Brewing. Cheers to all you guys for making this happen again this year, bigger and better than ever. So be sure to have a pint of awesome, because I know I will. Cheers.